exciting contest is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
It's great to be here for this match. I'm sure we'll be treated to a spectacular contest.
Thanks, Alison. We're to go down to the middle now. The captains are ready for the toss.
Well, if they lose this one, a lot will be pinned on this decision. Batting first on this pitch really does look risky.
So here we go. The players make their way out to a seismic crowd. They've waited all day for this match and they're ready for some world-class batting and bowling. The pitch today, that looks good. A bit of grass on top, so they'll get their wish, I think. OK, everything looks set to get this match underway. The new ball will get some movement and the openers are going to have to be wary of that. Great shot through the gap. The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now. Huge levels of excitement all around this ground. Oh, they took off for a moment, but decided against it. Good decision, I reckon. Caught the outside edge, but it flies through the vacant area and there'll be some runs had here. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Doesn't beat the infield. Massive outside edge. End of the over, 10 off it. New Zealand, 10 for none.
Good over for the batters to start the innings.
Going with spin now. Oh, a little fall, that's going to be 4 runs.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Srilanka, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Beats the field with a great shot. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Swept away but finds the fielder. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, New Zealand 16 for none.
Excellent first over, and they followed up with a solid second over of the power play.
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that. Unplayable. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. couldn't get it through the field. Edged it. End of the over. 4 runs coming off it. New Zealand 20 for none. Tikshana from the grandstand end. Got that away nicely. Was quick onto that in the infield. Finds the edge. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Fowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close.
Well, no need to look any further on that one. It's taken the bat before pad.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. Shot. Land back and punched through the gap in the offside, and that'll be 4.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
They've gone up here. Finds the fielder with that shot. Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score. Going with pace now.
The captain is going with pace.
Perfectly timed.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Straight to the fielder. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Edge, but it drops safely. End of the over. 7 off it. New Zealand 34 for none. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the grandstand end. Whacked away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
Mistimed it completely. Did just enough to get it to the rope. I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter.
They're going to go in for the kill with this delivery. It's up to the new batter to make sure the fielding side doesn't pick up any more momentum. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off. The end of another over. This time, though, more fielding changes are coming as the restrictions are lifted. Oh, boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat. Edged. What a ball. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Edged it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Could be close.
Jumped all over the slower ball, only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Going with a more defensive field choice.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Ravindra watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper. There's the drive down the ground. Cracking stroke.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Massive outside edge.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
Overstepped on that occasion. Now have to deal with a free hit chance. Edge, amazing delivery. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. The over finishes. You really can't be giving batters of this quality extra deliveries. The captain might want to send their bowler down to the boundary to collect their thoughts.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Tikshana coming back into the attack.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches that to the boundary. A bit of a change up in the field now.
And finds the inside edge. Well bowled. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Edge, but it drops safely. No. Terrible shot. Brilliant diving stop. End of the over, 5 runs coming from it. New Zealand are 80 for none. Srilanka, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the grandstand end. This should be close.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Srilanka with a huge appeal. Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Was there a bat on it? The fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
Conway looking quite surprised. Didn't seem too worried about a reversal. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Tikshana from the marquee end. Right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the marquee end.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Edged it. Everyone's gone up. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be forward.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
That's a confident appeal.
The first wicket gone, the opening partnership is broken. You can see the relief on the bowler's face. Another quick wicket and they'll be into the middle order.
Coming into bat at number 3.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. 7 runs added there. New Zealand are 96 for 1. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
Timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. The boundary the moment it hit the bat.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Nicked it.
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but it doesn't matter.
Whacks the free hit away. The fielder coming around to cut it off perhaps. Edge, but it drops safely. Doesn't beat the infield. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. "11 runs added there. New Zealand are 107 for 1.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Great shot, flicked away in the air, and that's 4 more runs to the scoreboard.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Misses everything. Solid shot, that's going for 4.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Massive outside edge. 9 runs added in that over. New Zealand at 116 for 1.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the grandstand end. Can't get that outside the ring field. Scamper through for a single, good running. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Couldn't get it through the field. Timed through the vacant point position, racing to the boundary.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
6 runs added in the over. New Zealand are 122 for 1. Full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Huge edge.
Can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Ten runs added there. New Zealand are 132 for 1. Missed it. That was a chance. Chance gone. Oh, quick hands. That's gone.
the pavilion for them. This could be a huge swing of momentum. That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Edged it. Yeah, they've gone up here. There's no debate about that one. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Left-handed batsman that's coming in at number 5 for New Zealand.
Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though. 8 runs added there. New Zealand are 140 for 3. Edge, but it drops safely. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Edged it, no one there. Could be 4.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Seven runs added in that over. New Zealand are 147 for 3.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Nicked it. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Sometimes you've just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, 4 runs.
Edged, what a ball. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Massive outside edge. Runs added in that over. New Zealand 157 for 3. Tikshana, the spinner, coming into the attack. Finds the fielder with that shot. Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Thick edge. They've gone up here. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward for putting pressure on the batter. This should be close. And gone. Brilliant catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Coming into bat at number 6 from New Zealand.
Mitchell ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Oh, great ball there, but it'll find the gap. Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you've just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Chance to run 2. Off the middle of the bat.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. And that's the end of the innings. New Zealand have set a target of 175 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase. Finds the edge, first ball, but it's through the vacant space, and that'll be 4.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Nice shot, straight to gully. Needs to be on target. Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
Into the first over, the batting team are now
The new bowler is coming into the attack.
over the attack.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Oh, so close. How was that not a wicket? Nearly gets the edge. Ferguson with a great delivery there. Well, that's just a classic cover drive. Beautiful to watch. Great sound off the bat. It's 4 more.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
A direct hit, and this could be gone.
Into the second over, the batting team are now 15 for none.
Southie from the marquee end. Cuts that off well in the infield. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover. That'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
Milne coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance. How will the bowler respond?
Doesn't beat the infield. Good pick up, big chance. Ouch, that looked nasty. Nice shot, straight to gully. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Great shot, through the gap. Brilliant diving stop. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Barely seemed to hit that. Brilliant shot. Got it up and over, all the way for 6. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
That was just a super shot. The delivery was fine, great line and length, but just put away. Needs a dot ball.
Yeah, they've held that. Brilliant work in the deep. In the air, and that's a straightforward catch to mid-off.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better. This has been a good innings.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Cut away through the gap. Lovely shot. Might be full.
Timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. The boundary the moment it hit the bat.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. A direct hit, and this could be gone. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision?
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we were hoping for. Still, solid work.
Misses everything. Smacks that away through the gap.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary. Just perfection. A magnificent shot. You just can't hit it any better than that. Racing away to the boundary. A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this quality.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Out? No! Somehow it's missed everything. No. Terrible shot. Oh, stunning delivery.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Oh, out of the middle. What a start.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Beautiful catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Got that away nicely.
The gap was left open for them, and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary.
Couldn't get it through the field. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Needs to be on target. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Wow, that's missed the lot. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Oh, that's beautifully struck right out of the guts and all the way.
Crunch on the front foot and bang. Gone all the way.
Swept away but finds the fielder. Rajapaksa, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Ferguson back into the attack. Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Needs a direct hit. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Perfectly timed.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Santner, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the marquee end. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Edge, but it drops safely. Yeah, they've gone up here. There's no debate about that one. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
Well, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Got that away nicely.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Beats the field with a great shot. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Onto that early, that could be 4. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Santner from the marquee end. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Great shot.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. How will he reply?
Huge. That has flown.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Nearly gets the edge. Santner with a great delivery there. Oh my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
They've batted really well this middle block of overs. They've had a perfect mix of precision and aggression, and their reward is to be well ahead of the required run rate.
Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. The throw misses, close to a direct hit. It may well have been out if he'd hit. Trouble. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Look to have pitch in line and hitting live. We'll see what Big Eye shows in the review.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4. How will the bowler respond?
End of the over. The score is now 140.
Mitchell has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Can't get that outside the ring field.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the wicketkeeper. No more short balls this over.
Straight to the fielder. Needs a direct hit. Cuts that off well in the infield. New Zealand needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over. The right armour is coming into the attack from the grandstand end. What a superb delivery. Too good. Just didn't know where it was going and knocked him over.
That was a blistering knock, right on top of the bowling. Tried once too many times. The show ends, but they'll receive a warm reception from the crowd.
Doesn't beat the infield. That looks gone. Oh, great running.
New Zealand get the final wicket. A brilliant bowling display to take the 10 wickets and the victory.